Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of January. Happy New Year, you guys. I'm sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've really missed you. I've been a bit under the weather. I did post a video about that a little earlier. You can check that out if you'd like to know why I haven't read for you in 3 weeks. I've been unwell, but I am getting better, so I'm happy to be here with you now. Happy New Year. This reading is good for any placement of Sagittarius in your natal chart, okay? Any placement. But as always, keep in mind it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. I did a lot of channeled oracle messages to get like an overview of what the beginning of the year is going to look like. And then I did pull tarot out to see what might be happening between yourself and the other people around you. This will be a little bit of a longer reading. Grab a cup of tea, get comfy. We're going to do a deep dive together. If you're new, welcome. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I do read for you. I promise I will keep reading for you here, Sagittarius, and link to my website to schedule private one-on-ones and to check out my coaching and counseling business and to check out human design and astrology. It's all down in the description below. Follow the link below. All right, Sag, let's begin. So, change and forward motion in January. Also, the potential for new love. Love is on your mind, but you do really need to listen to your intuition and not ignore it. You will need to make a practical decision, but I think that you might not be quite ready to yet. Something has been hurting you with a specific person, so I think you're not sure 100% what to do with love at the moment, but there's a lot of other things going on in your life right now moving into the new year. The things that will be a challenge for you the beginning of this year. Number one, full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so, and here's the thing, a new start is coming for you. A new start is coming with the new moon. Believe in the impossible, blue moon, but you do need to look at the bigger picture. And again, the challenge here from the Moonology deck is saying your dreams need a practical plan. First of all, luck is on your side. Full moon is in Sagittarius. Like, zoom out and look at the bigger picture, Sag. It's not impossible. Whatever it is that you want to achieve is not impossible. Some of you, the beginning of January, are going to be like, this is impossible. There may be something that you feel like is impossible or insurmountable. Spirit saying, no. We want you to zoom way out and look at the bigger picture. It's not impossible. I feel like a new start is coming. With the new moon is Spirit is going to open up a new portal for you here on Earth. You're going to get a little bit of a chance to have a do-over of some kind, but it's not a total do-over. I'm hearing that it's more like Spirit's going to line some things up for a cycle to go in a good direction for you where maybe it had not before. It's not impossible. Look at the bigger picture. This new start is coming for you, but if you have any challenge with cycles and new starts, Sag, it's because you haven't been practical. Sagittarians are not always known for practicality. But I love that about you guys. Like, you're cowboys. You're like, fuck it, we're going to bet the farm. Like you and Aries. I feel like Leo stands back and watches Sagittarius, and Aries like, good Lord, why aren't you people wearing a helmet? Wear a seatbelt, for crying out loud. Like, why are you even leaving the house? And Sagittarius is like, come on, let's go. Like, you've been, I think, very whimsical and very hopeful, but you might have been doing that thing that Sagittarius does where you're like, oh, it'll be fine. I'm just going to make it up as I go along and everything is going to unfold the way I want it to. Spirit is saying to you, if you've had that attitude in the past, that was your problem. And as wonderful of a quality as that is to have, like, everything's going to work out, I believe in myself, what's meant for me will come to me, blah, 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 blah. Taurus is reminding you to get your ass back on the ground and stay grounded in reality and make an actual practical plan, okay? You do have to have a practical plan and look at the bigger picture, because without that practical plan, the new start will be pointless and you will not be able to overcome the impossible. Okay, so look at that bigger picture and see that you do need an actual plan. Like, no more making it up as you go along. No more just expecting everything to just drop in your lap and all work out. Luck is still on your side. if you think like an earth sign right now. Okay, so if you have earth in your chart, it can really help you. Another issue you guys might be dealing with is a grudge. You may feel a little salty about something for the next few weeks. I love what it says. This is the Cosmic Cat. I love this deck. It says, bury, don't carry. Look at this guy. He is like, I can't believe she put me in the tub. Oh my God, I'm dying right now. Oh, okay, so something is going to tick you off. Try to bury or let go of a grudge, because if you carry it, it's just going to taint everything. Now, Spirit nor myself are saying you're not allowed to be mad and you're not allowed to be pissed off about something or a little salty about something. But there may be like, yeah, there's a grudge here that needs to be addressed between yourself and someone else. It could be something acute that's happening this month. It could be something from the past that's re-triggered. You've really got to let it go. If you've been carrying a grudge, it's going to start to become poisonous, and it's going to affect your perception and your mood. It's not going to, this is not going to work in your favor right now. So let the grudge go. Maybe you need to talk to that person. Maybe you need to talk to yourself about it. Let it go. Okay. So needing a plan and letting grudges go are important right now. But what came out for you is self-confidence. Stand your ground. I love it. I love that cat in between those dogs. I'm here with the big dogs. Stand your ground and independence on your own. Okay, so some of you are really going to have good boundaries. Your yes means yes. Your no means no. I think you're very territorial right now. I think you are very independent right now. You're like, I don't need any help. I don't need a co-captain, and I don't need a side seat driver. I've got this, okay? So make your boundaries clear to other people. Make it clear to people that you really want independence and that you want to work. I just heard by myself, for myself. Oh, okay. I sure understand that, Sagittarius. I completely get you on that. So feeling like you need to be independent, if you're feeling like you need to work alone, don't ignore that feeling. Spirit concurs. Okay, and stand your ground and be confident. So don't let anybody say to you, oh, you know, you need my help, or you're not ready for this. You're not quite capable. Okay, that might be what's making you hold a grudge. Like, do you really think I'm incapable? I can hear it. There's someone that might be making you feel incompetent, incapable. You're going to need to stand up to them and say, actually, mofo, I've got this. Sit down and watch me drive this car like a badass, okay? Let go of the grudge and just prove it to yourself. Okay, you don't need to prove it to anybody else, but prove it to yourself. And those naysayers and people that are trying to take the independence from you and trying to take the self-confidence from you, whether they mean it or not, they're going to see the truth. The proof will be in the pudding, right? If you can be independent and keep going and moving forward. Lots and lots of change, okay? Going forward, change in community. I also have Mars, motion, and change, Uranus coming out. Wow. Okay, so some of you are moving into a new community, maybe quite literally moving into a new community. There's a change in community, maybe a change in the 3rd house and the 11th house for you, which are social houses. You are going to go forward. There is going to be change. I mean, you have 2 cards of change from 2 different decks. It will involve a change in community, who you're spending time with. Okay, I heard someone just say, actually, I'm just sitting in a different location at work. It's probably going to go in a good direction. You might be a lot more productive. Mars energy is not thrive energy, it's survive energy, but it's productive energy. Really having to fight for yourself, what you believe in, your morals, your values. Focus on your personal drive and energy towards change, okay? The only way to go forward will be to change. Some of you needed to hear that, like, it's a community that's holding you back, okay? So move forward and change and focus on that independence. Don't let other people hold you back right now, Sagittarius. But issues you're going to be having are focus and expansion. Here you are, Sagittarius. 6th house is down here. They're showing me that. 6th house, sustainability, work, the way your daily life works. That might be something that shows up at the end of January. So is it a time of change and forward motion? Yes, but like that beautiful, huge expansiveness of Jupiter and your constellation of Sag, no, it will not 100% be that, but you are on the path to expansion. It's just going to be a challenge to feel that expansion. I'm also seeing, because at the bottom of the deck, I said, Spirit, show me the challenges at the bottom of all the decks. Focus, it might be an issue for you. Focus and concentration and maybe a little bit of grumpiness, not being able to sit down and plan something. You do need to have a plan. If you have a plan, even a daily plan or a weekly plan right now, Sag, that's going to improve focus. Also, watch your vision and your eyesight. If you're having problems with focus, be careful. That might be a little dangerous, okay? So it is important to do everything you can to help stay acute, alert, razor sharp, focused. Definitely plan, let go of the grumpiness, work through that grumpiness, and accept that change is necessary at this time. Also, you need to be persistent. Persistence is key at the beginning of the month. Be persistent. Mean every word you pronounce. Remain loyal and true. Trust your vision and your intuition. Stay the course and you will succeed. Don't give up. Okay. Also, control your emotions. No matter what greatness you have achieved and how much you are loved, rage can reverse all of this in the blink of an eye. Take a deep breath and remain calm. The real strategy will reveal itself. Okay, something is definitely going to test you guys. I mean, we have like a grudge card coming out, an inability to focus, a need to be independent. There's a card about emotions coming out. I think your temper will be tested. And I'm always telling people this about Sagittarius, like, I know they don't act like the other fire signs. You don't. You're way more easygoing, way more forgiving, way more laid back. Like, you don't have time to hold a grudge usually. You don't have time to be irritated. You don't have time to be mad. I love this about Sagittarius, but you are human beings and you are fire signs. And when you do get pissed off, especially when you feel like your wings are clipped or like you're not allowed to be innovative and dynamic and creative, oh my God, that pisses you guys off. That's when the blowtorch comes out. That's when we see the fire sign, right? That's when we see the anger. I feel like it's important this month to sit down and say to yourself and to anyone that's been pissing you off, look, I can't smile and keep forgiving this and pretending everything is okay. I am upset. I am having a hard time controlling my emotions. I'm really frustrated. I'm really stressed out. Maybe plans keep changing. Maybe that's part of the problem. It's like you can't get a good strategy in place because you can't even sit down and plan something because you just need space and independence and you're going through this change and you've had to be persistent. I mean, the persistent card comes out when things haven't been easy. Things haven't been easy, and it's now becoming difficult for you to control your emotions. Don't give up. Honor your emotions, but you do need to control them because if you pop off in rage, that could make things worse. You don't want it to get to that point. You're very diplomatic and sweet and easygoing people. You're so good at solutions. And I think it's just driving you crazy that you can't come up with some solutions right now. I think this might be happening in home and career, but it might also be happening in romantic relationship. I'm hearing something about schedules as well, just like driving you insane. Your schedule is your family's schedule, someone else's schedule. And it's like, the real strategy will reveal itself if you can stay calm and you can communicate your emotions in a very clear, honest, and constructive way. But you can't give up. Okay, so control the emotions. Don't give up. This is a month to really count your blessings. Okay, wealth and power surround you, and a smooth journey does lie ahead. But make the best of this time while remaining productive. Be humble, be modest, appreciate what you have, and remember those that have stood by you. I feel like some of you want more. Well, you're ruled by Jupiter. You always want more. You're like a balloon that never stops growing up. That's Sag and Jupiter. And I think you see wealth and the ability to accumulate it right in front of you. I noticed it says wealth and power surround you. But maybe you don't feel wealthy and powerful at the moment. Spirit is saying it's around you and it lies ahead for you. You need to be humble and modest right now. You're not going to get it all in one fell swoop. You're not going to get everything you want. Remember who's been loyal and really been there for you and stood by you, Sagittarius. Good things are coming if you're just humble, loyal, and productive. Okay, slow and steady wins that race. You actually do have a lot to be grateful for. I just think you're not getting 100% of something that you want right now, and that might be ticking you off. So take those messages as they resonate for you. I'm going to pause for a second, you guys, and then we are going to look at the love message I pulled out for you. Okay, here we go. Thanks for your patience. I've been very under the weather. This is the first time I've been able to channel messages for an entire zodiac sign in like 2 weeks. So I'm a little slow going here, but I've got this. I'm doing it. So what's happening in relationship right now? Friendship. This friendship is leading to more, but then unavailable. This person is unable to give you all that you deserve. And decision. It's time to make a decision about this relationship. Intuition is at the bottom of the deck. You already know the answer that you seek. Okay. So it's time for you to make a decision about where a relationship goes. There has been a friendship that's leading to more. But at this time, this person isn't available to give you all that you deserve. But we do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There is pessimism and heartbreak, and you or someone else is not sure what to do. So that could be your energy. That could be their energy. You take it as it resonates for you. I did get 2 kings that came out. So I pulled cards on each of them. The kings could be you, or you could be the queen. The kings could be 2 different aspects of the same person. You take it as it resonates for you, okay? You would know that. And love is, oh my gosh, the heart and love and lightning. Wow. Love could be really hitting you guys. Your heart chakra could be hit like lightning. And this new cup is here, but there's still this pessimism and not being sure what to do. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is the Chariot. They could be a Cancer, or they could just be traveling forward motion. The way they're feeling is the Page of Swords. So someone's watching. They see you as the 2 of Cups. They want to talk to you. But then I have a King of Wands here and a King of Cups. What you need to know or your advice is the 8 of Wands, and then the final outcome is the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I also have Gemini on the table here as well. Not a lot of major arcana. So this is a surface level detail cycle. Okay. So with the Chariot, forward motion, clarifying this is the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and then the 8 of Cups. I feel like you blew in or out of this person's life. Or maybe they blew in and out of yours. I'm suddenly hearing like a zillion messages all at once. It's a little overwhelming. Bear with me. This person may travel quite a bit. They may be a business person. They may be an entrepreneur. They may be very sexy, very handsome, very charming. They like the look of you. The King of Wands could be looking at you. You could be the 9 of Pentacles, especially if you're very well dressed and you're doing very well. But then you might have walked away from this person, or they're emotionally avoidant of you. I'm hearing that they travel a lot. Maybe you travel a lot. Sagittarians often travel quite a bit. Every Sagittarius I've ever known has been a traveler. So there might have been going back and forth to see this person. You may have moved on from this person in some way. They might have really tried to impress you, but you were like, yeah, whatever. I mean, you took yourself seriously, but I didn't feel like you ever took me seriously. I just heard that. And now the Page of Swords is here. And I noticed the Page of Swords is looking back at the Chariot. So this may be the way you feel, like you're watching this person. Or they may have walked away, but now they're like, hey, what's going on with Sag? Like, because I have the Page of Swords to the 2 of Cups. So this King of Wands, or whoever this person is, might be like, who is Sagittarius talking to now? Like, you could be the King of Wands. I have 2 kings here. I could be picking up on a same-sex relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It could be friendship or business. You know, take it as it resonates. But there is this Page of Swords that's curious, wanting to know more. Open to learning, open to knowledge here. Clarifying this is the Lovers, the World, and the 2 of Wands. I feel like this might have been a distance relationship. And the 2 of you might have been a really good match, but they were really far away. I also feel like someone might have been a little self-absorbed or just really, really busy. They may want to leave all that behind now, but they want to know what's going on with you. They may want to know if you have other lovers. They may have seen you on a dating site or the internet. The world and the lovers can often mean that. Or like, I'm looking for true love. I'm searching the world over. The world is my oyster. And the world indicates a lot of fixed energy. So fixed sign energy. So something is complete and someone wants to start something new with a really good partner, a really good choice. They're picking their path. They're picking their path. And I think they're curious about you, or you're curious about them. And they see you as the Two of Cups. So there may be a conversation that you have with this person this week. But clarifying this is the High Priestess, the King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. I think something did not work out with the King of Wands, but the King of Cups, there could be something that works out with him. When you have a conversation with this person, they may have a lot of questions about who you're seeing and who you're spending time with. And I think that you know that, and your intuition is telling you that. Your intuition may be telling you, look, walk away from this person. They're too busy. They're too all about themselves. This is the person that you could actually have something good with, the King of Cups to the Six of Wands. And you're listening to your intuition about this. This person may want to have a conversation with you about the King of Cups. They might be a little jealous. The King and Queen of Wands are wearing a red outfit for a reason. When they walk into a room, they know what's going to happen. If you're wearing a red outfit from head to toe, what's going to happen? Everybody's going to look at you. Everybody. And fire signs like to get attention. I have some fire in my chart. I sure as shit like that attention too. So healthy ego fulfillment, right? So it's like, it might have been hard to walk away from this person because in a lot of ways you might have been really well matched. But now there's a conversation that needs to take place, or someone wants to have. And I was like, all right, well, what do we need to know, or the advice about this person? And the traveling, they may say, look, I may want to move or relocate, be with you, spend time with you. I'm just trying to find, the right path and the right time. There's stuff I need to leave behind. This person may need to leave like a whole lifestyle behind as well. I am hearing a little bit though that this conversation makes you feel like the King of Wands turns into the King of Cups. Because if there's not two different people here, this person may pull on your heartstrings and show you an emotional side, that they would be proud to be with you, that they want to share love with you. I mean, we do have the Ace of Cups here. What you need to know, or your advice though, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Wands, messages, lots of communication. Clarifying this is the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. How much face-to-face conversation are you having with this person? And how focused have the two of you been on each other? Because I kind of get the feeling that what Spirit's trying to say here is you're going to get a lot of messages from them. They're going to have a lot of exciting news for you, but they're not 100% settled down. And it's going to make you wonder when you're actually going to get to speak to them face to face, or it's going to make you wonder, like, what did this conversation we had mean? I also think if this person is trying to stop being a jet setter and focused on themselves and career all the time and actually find the right partner and the right home and the right life and the right relationship, the right husband or wife, and turn into that King of Cups, they do need to settle down. They do need to talk to you more face to face. I also think this person may struggle to give up being single and having fun. They may also be thinking about a child. This person may be a single mom or a single dad. But then we end on, or it's like, if you talk to the King of Wands about what's going on with the King of Cups, hoping that that might pique his interest, it might a little bit. But I don't know, because we're ending on this King of Cups. The emotional side of someone, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Clarifying this is the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. See, that's why I think there's actually two different people here. It's like, I think that this guy maybe has been around for a while waiting for you to pursue something with him. And he's like, are we going to do this or what? That's the Two of Pentacles. Are we doing this or what? I want to talk to you. I'm not going anywhere. Like, where can we go from here? I think this person might want you to open up to them and actually give them a go. I also think it's possible if this King of Wands is trying to get into the water in his own chart, feel his own heart chakra, be more emotional and more open with emotions. He's struggling to know how to do that, but he's trying. I'm definitely going to do an extended. So I was like, all right, if these are two different people, what's going on with them? So I pulled out the Super Future Fortune Awesome deck and I was like, talk to me about the King of Wands, Infinity, and the Anchor. Okay. The first thing I'm hearing is that this is a message about this person's life. They are anchored to something that just goes nowhere. This is the snake eating itself. The Infinity card is actually not a good card. It's like, it means something is just going around and around and around and around, and it just keeps going around and around, and it's not going anywhere. Whatever this person is doing, it's not going anywhere and they're stuck. Or with this person, it would go nowhere and you would be stuck. Okay, this could even speak to like this person's like lifestyle, what they do for a living, their career. It could be anything. They're going in circles, it's not going anywhere, and they're kind of stuck. Okay, and it may be because like whatever they do, they make really good money, they get to be in charge, they want to walk away from that, but it's really hard. I think that was you that walked away from that, but that's what's going on in their life, in his life. And he's stuck there right now. I think he wants to be with you, especially to my feminine Sagittarians. I think he does love you, but he's stuck in something for some reason. Okay. But if the King of Cups is not a new developing aspect of this guy, and it's a different person, I pulled cards out for him. The Kiss Up and the Sun. Okay. This aspect of this person, or this person in general, they are a bit of a kiss up, but they also have a very sunny, happy, optimistic disposition. Watch out for a person, Sag, that just sends you a ton of messages and tells you what you want to hear. Okay, they might be sucking up, they might be kissing up. They may feel like they owe you a big apology or something like that. They're trying to bring a lot of happiness in the situation. Like everything's going to be great. But this might be you, like, I don't really know what to do. Here's why. Because your cards overall, like your reaction to all of this is the Ten of Swords, the Moon, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Well, first of all, you are sick and tired of idealistic, romantic, childish Romeo nonsense. I think that you love the romance and you love the emotional, romantic, and creative expression of the Knight of Cups. Most of us do, but that's for younger people and it's not always very mature. It's very creative, it's very idealistic, it's lovely, but it's not always mature. And I think you're like, no, that's not going to work on me. I've been hurt and I'm remembering that pain and I'm confused about it. You're confused about what happened. And I think that what you're doing is you're trying really hard not to drink a person's Kool-Aid, not just believe it because they're pouring it on really thick. I mean, I feel like the Knight of Cups is this kiss up and the sun energy. Like someone's coming in really strong here. And you're like, yeah, but you know what? I'm still working through something. I don't have a lot of clarity on whatever all that was, you know, because the moon is here. And I'm just like, and I feel like this is you too. You're like, no, I don't know. Like, you're telling me one thing, he's telling me another thing, or maybe you're this way now. And then this person may have two faces and two sides to them. And you're like, which version of you am I getting now? Like, which way is this going to go? this is starting to piss me off. I want this. This person maybe doesn't want to take no for an answer, but they've hurt you in the past, or you're just not ready to move forward yet and wear your heart on your sleeve like that. But the person in your energy, and because I have two kings, I'm not 100% sure who that is. They are the Knight of Wands, the Fool, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. Oh boy. Okay. Well, whoever this is, Sagittarius, they are a very excited person. They look like they have fire in their chart. Aries and Leo in particular, they're very energetic and they're very passionate. I'm hearing excited. This guy is ready to go. This knight is so excited. And it's like, yippee! He's very happy. He or she is very happy. Okay, very happy. YOLO, you only live once. Being a little foolish, maybe even being a little reckless. Like, he's definitely not wearing a seatbelt. He's going for it, right? With a lot of happiness and optimism, and very convinced that they're going to succeed. This person may have had some big win. They may have just started a new job, or it's like a whole new lease on life. They're super excited. There could also be some younger people here, because you have the Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands. You have two kings, but you also have knights on your end and on this end. So there could be a couple different people in your wheelhouse right now, Sagittarius. Some a little older, some a little younger. It might be making your head spin. You're not really sure what to do yet. Yeah, and it's like, as excited as this person is, I think whatever they're doing, it might be hurting you. Even if things are going in a good direction with this King of Cups, you may be seeing what this person's doing. You may even be talking to them and it's hurting you. So you may be like, all right, well, if I can't be with the one I want, then I'll love the one I'm with, or something. I feel like Spirit is trying to say to a few of you, it's going to go nowhere with him, but it's going to go somewhere with him, but you're not ready to do that yet. This person also might be very emotional. Like, this might be all their pain that you're not really sure what to do about. I think this is actually pretty complicated for you, Sag, and I also think it's distracting you. So I am going to do an extended reading because I thought something about this would make you happy, but I feel like you almost look like you're getting like a consolation prize and you're not sure if you should settle for it or not. And I don't want you to settle for a consolation either. So if these two different kings are two different people, I'm going to clarify them as separate people on the YouTube or on the extended side, but take it as it resonates for you. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this and see if either of these people are a good match for you, or if this can turn around. If you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. But that's the beginning of January, Sagittarius. I hope this resonates and I hope it helps. Count your blessings, make your plans, let go of your grudges, claim your independence. It's time for change and forward motion. Expansion is coming. All right. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.